I need a minute to think about this.
Good morning, Seneca Valley, and welcome to Eagle TV.
My name is Corey.
My name is Devin.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our winter sports team are in full swing of their seasons.
Let's start today off with Screaming Eagles Sports Minute.
Welcome back to our Screaming Eagles Sports Minute. I'm Arlen Hall with all of our favorite sports moments. It's never too early to think spring. Spring sports registration is now open on parent review, so don't procrastinate. In winter sports news, all of our basketball teams carried out victories over Einstein on Monday night. We did not have much going on last week because of the snow, which was great, so we have an action-packed week of sports this week. Come check out our graphic of what's to come this week from the Seneca Valley High School Athletic Instagram. Best to look for our Screaming Eagles. That's it for a Sports Minute. Now back to our anchors.
We are in process of working on a fun video with the Spanish Honor Society in preparation for International Night.
In the meantime, here's a little teaser for the event from Miss Reyes.
Seneca Valley's annual International Night is coming up in early March. Check out this flyer for the most relevant information. Most importantly, if you need SSL hours, join the community and help with the event.
Eagle TV been working with our acting principal, Mr. Hernandez, to make sure you all updated on all the things going on here.
Coming up next, the Principal's Corner with a special guest and a quick feature about the superintendent, featuring superintendent to visit Seneca Valley.
Good morning, Seneca Valley, and welcome once again to the Principal's Corner. Hopefully, you would have seen some news reports from last week's visit by Dr. McKnight and some other dignitaries. I can't tell you how excited I was to have them here with us and how well Seneca Valley represented itself, and we really did shine. And so from myself and the staff, we really appreciate the students' work and the staff's work in really making Seneca Valley look great for everyone. Today I have Mr. Yarmus, who's our resource counselor, and today we're talking all things registration. It is that time of year, and hopefully Mr. Yarmus can tell us what's going on with the registration, what students can expect, what communications they should have with their counselors, more importantly with the conversations they should have with their parents, and what's coming up.
First of all, thanks for having me in the Principal's Corner, Mr. Hernandez. This is a pleasure. It's an honor. So good morning, Seneca. Registration is in full swing in the Counseling Services office right now. And by now, everybody, hopefully you have met individually with your counselor. Okay. Registration kicked off before winter break this year. And we're in week 3 right now.
And that was a little early, right?
That's the earliest we've ever done at Seneca. So, and the idea of that was to give our students and our families more time with this process, because
it's important.
Registration process is, we believe, one of the most exciting and impactful times of the year. It's where you students get to make really big choices about your future here at Seneca, and also how that connects to your life after Seneca. So current 9th graders, you are meeting with your counselors this week.
Okay.
through your English classes. And students, if you have not met with your counselor by the end of this coming week, I'm going to ask you to make sure that you talk to your counselor. They'll either call for you, and if you don't hear from them, then you go find them.
Right, right. And when they are sitting down with their counselors, what's that conversation look like?
Yeah, so as our amazing counseling staff uses that time to work with students, to look at their 4-year plans, one, to make sure that they have the credits in place that they need to graduate on time, but also to think about what interests, what programs that they're in or could possibly join. We want our students accessing all of the amazing stuff that we have here at Seneca, whether it's our IB programs, our IBCP, our IBDP, our CTE programs, all the amazing opportunities that are here. So we want all of you students to feel really informed and comfortable asking questions of your counselor to find out what you could take, what would look better for you college-wise, career-wise, and also we want you to tap into your interests and your passions.
Great. Yeah. So if I'm in 10th grade, 11th grade, moving up next year, is it still too late to take an AP IB course or maybe take a CTE course?
Yeah, it's never too late to access the programs we have here. In fact, you 10th graders moving into 11th grade, that is a critical time to make awesome choices like entering into those programs. But you could be a rising senior who is just realizing now that you have an interest in a health profession's career. It's not too late for you to access a program like that. You could decide that you might want to work on automobiles. You can access our auto tech program. So if at any point you decide there's an interest you have, we want to help get you into that passion.
So if I do take those courses, am I still able to take electives like music, physical education, is art, ceramics, right? Is that still available to me too?
Yeah, all the great stuff is available to you, and your counselor is really an expert at finding ways to make it all blend so that you're getting the requirements you need, but you're also getting into the classes that you want and you're excited about. Great. We want you excited about your classes here. Yeah.
Okay, one last thing.
Yeah.
Dual enrollment.
Oh.
Those college classes through Montgomery College, early access. One, how early can I start? And two, is it too late?
Yeah, definitely not too late. We have dual enrollment classes that are taught here at Seneca. So Montgomery College professors are coming out to Seneca to teach classes here. You can sign up for those still for the spring semester, students. And then absolutely, if you're interested in taking dual enrollment classes next year, now's the time. Talk with Mrs. Blaine. She's in 2107.
What room?
2107.
Perfect.
And she's in that hallway right across from counseling, and she'll get you on her list so that you can access Montgomery College classes. If you don't already know, those classes are free when you're in high school. After high school, you gotta pay. So get into that now.
So an amazing opportunity.
It sure is.
Amazing opportunity. Mr. Yarmus, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you and your counseling department.
Thank you so much.
This is a busy time of year, so students understand you may not get to your counselor right away because they are registering other students. But just know that if you do need something, there are other adults in the building that can support you, can look after you. If you have any questions or concerns, or you're just having a moment, there are people here who can continue to support you with your efforts. That may not be your counselor, but don't be afraid to reach out. Please make sure that you reach out should you need anything.
And a shout out to Seneca Valley Counseling Services, the best counseling department in MCPS.
I've got to agree. I've got to agree.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. All right. And we'll see you next time on the Principal's Corner.
Following winter break, Dr. McKnight, the superintendent of MCPS schools, and other important stakeholders visited Seneca Valley. During the meeting, they met with Seneca Valley administrators, staff members, and various students to discuss things such as dual enrollment, career readiness, and to visit some classes. Specifically, they visited Miss Axeline's class. Here's some footage of that. We're so glad we could show how wonderful Seneca Valley is.
From everyone in the studio, have a great day.